Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today we are looking at Skyrogue, a Sky roguelike. Okay, so it's a little kind of mini combat flight simulator with roguelike elements, which means procedurally generated levels and, permadeath and all that other stuff. No, it's a pretty fun game. It's got this wonderful anime, low-poly aesthetic. It has obviously anime-style action music. It's totally awesome, great fun, and it has missiles everywhere. It has swarm missiles are the thing. Actually, that's a regular boring missile. Yep, missile rockets. Let me show you the actual micro missile insanity. Griffon AWACS. This is my mission target. So, easy enough. Every level you are basically... Whoa, incoming missile. Every level you basically have a couple of mission targets which you have to hit to complete the mission, and beyond that you have a ton of other things. Collateral damage for bonus points, because that's really what collateral damage means. Just kidding, collateral damage actually stands for war crimes typically. Okay, come on, how is this thing surviving? This thing should have been dead with all the missiles I've blowed into it by now. Clearly anime swarm missiles are low quality, low damage, kind of things you would find at, at a fireworks market, for example. No, really, truth is, these missiles have been infected by gameplay. Yes, gameplay, the disease that will turn certain doom into 'tis but a scratch. Okay, well, let's see if we can put this thing down. Yes! Finally, and of course victory roll there as we watch it spiral down. So that gave me 200, I don't know, bucks, money, funds. I'm not sure I've actually read any documentation that does. Whoa, incoming! Lots of bad guys. Oh, and there's the bad guy's carrier. So of course we are in anime universe, so instead of launching from a carrier on the surface, you are launching from a carrier in the air. You also have your enemy carrier floating around, so if you want, you can pull off some fun stunts like buzzing their tower upside down while depositing rockets on their deck. I'm sure the people in the control tower are trying to do their best to say the pattern is full. Specifically, can you make the pattern full of live munitions so that we don't get killed? Well, unfortunately I persisted, and their carrier met its doom. So yeah, this game has been around on early access for quite a while. There was a little Christmas update, which I will get to later. But it's evolved slowly, and it's actually, I think I bought it for like $5 some time ago. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, they've had regular updates. Like, if you look at the last few releases, they all have pretty cute names, like Imelman Turn, Barrel Roll, Cobra Turn, Rolling Scissors. Yes, obviously trying to elicit feelings of dogfighting strategies here, which really kind of don't necessarily matter when you have missiles everywhere. But at the end of the mission, you return safely to base, and you get your rewards, and then you get another procedurally generated mission, Operation Sudden Badger. That is a brilliant title. In fact, that would be a brilliant name for a band. Sudden Badger. They should be like a death metal band wearing badger suits. Okay, so once again, we're after big planes in the sky here. And I went and blew my missiles on a different aircraft, but that's fine. Let's turn back around. Now, you also have guns, incidentally, so, you can combine those with regular weapons. This is me just running very slowly and shooting cannon fire up their butt. But another hostile is coming to attack me, so let me move out of position. I'm pretty much a sitting duck. Well, I mean, when you're sitting slowly behind a sitting duck, it too means that you are a sitting duck. Let's take this one out. Whoa! Yes, missiles coming in, but hostiles splashed. Okay, there it goes again. Micro missiles armed. 500 meter range on these things. So, you can get different weapons with different ranges. Let's get in. Unleash the micro missiles, and down it goes. And we've got another hostile there. Well, another mission target here. I hope this one doesn't take as long. Oh yes! Mission complete. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, I tell you. There are plenty of targets on the ground as well as in the air. There are sometimes mission targets you need to hit. There are weapon systems down here. You've got boats. all that other stuff. Okay, oh darn, that surface-to-air missile battery smacked me upside the head with a pair of rockets. Down to like less than 50% hull, but you know what? I think I can continue to do some good here. Incoming! Whoa, yes! You see, that's the dodge effect, right? So to do that, you basically hit the dodge button while pulling left or right, and you will barrel roll or whatever out the way. It's not a barrel roll. It's not a barrel roll, but it has the effect of a barrel roll of producing a horizontal displacement while going forward at the same speed. And so the mission is complete. We return home and we say, Karhe! Now of course, if you don't like the default loadout, there are many different planes and stuff in the game. You unlock these over time. There are bombers, there are interceptors, there are fast things, slow things, things that carry a lot of payload. There are even mods. You see there, that's the Car2AL Scout from Star Citizen, which has been rendered inside the game. It has Steam Workshop support. So you can rest assured that your favourite aircraft from fiction and or reality will be rendered in the game in full, low poly, high colour saturation glory. You can also swap out your weapon slots. You're limited by payload versus avionics. Certain weapons are heavy, other weapons require lots of electronics, so you kind of need to balance that out. Some aircraft are good at carrying basically big, dumb bombs. Other aircraft are better at carrying high-tech air-to-air missiles, and you can swap out your aircraft before every mission so that you are perfectly suited to the mission at hand. Anyway, eventually you will no doubt make it back into the air and ready to take on a third mission. This one, well, I don't know, this one I loaded up with some MIRV weapons here, deciding to attack that hovercraft because it was the first target to present itself, but the mission targets over here are heavily guarded bases, surrounded by surface-to-air missiles and anti-aircraft artillery. This is not going to be easy. This is why I'm picking off the easy targets on the ground first. This is a hovercraft, just so you see that we do actually have units on the ground. You see oil rigs over there, again defended by air-to-air or air-to-air missiles or anti-aircraft artillery. Yes, shooting at me. Where else are we gonna go? Hostiles in the air already. What's his range? Oh, I should have stayed on him. You can also attack this. Oh darn, I'm getting hit now. Let's put this thing down. No, it doesn't want to go down. That's so unfair. Damn gameplay making it hard for me to kill big heavy things. Okay, let's actually try and go for the targets. Oh, and there really is a ton of defenses here. This is not going to be easy. And I'm running out of flares already. You can of course use flares to throw off air-to-air or guided air-to-air missiles in addition to the dodge. But you have a limited amount. Ammunition for every other weapon system replenishes. Flares do not. You are stuck with a limited usage, and once those are out, you're gonna have to use your skills to dance a delicate ballet in the sky, in the spaces which are not filled by hostile munitions with your name on it. Okay, perhaps I make that sound a little more romantic than it is. Really, you will just be freaking out as you try to dodge fire from every single side on the higher levels. Basically it follows a standard progression of things getting harder and harder and harder until you die. But it's not all bad news, because of course in all your killing and shooting and earning, you acquire now the resources to buy newer, better, differenter, well, they're probably just different weapons, because it's really more a case of expanding your arsenal rather than making it more powerful, giving better range for less damage. You know, there's a whole bunch of different things you can unlock over time to make the game a little, keep the game fresh, essentially. But you know why I'm really featuring this? It's because it's clearly the game that Santa Claus plays after Christmas. Okay, no, this was a mod that was thrown out. It was basically, if you played the game on or around Christmas Day, you got to fly as Santa, dropping presents on everyone that explode and kill them. So yes, not only did they give you an aircraft which performed like it was being pulled by magical reindeer and was able to go around the world in a day, they gave you a whole bunch of themed Christmas weapons. Whoa, buzzing the surface there. Because Santa knows how to get close so he can drop presents down the chimney. And these presents are, of course... Oh, incoming Santa Claus! Woo! He was buzzing me there. Like, let me switch over to my air-to-air Christmas trees. Let's find him. I cannot allow another Santa to be flying through the sky. People might get confused with my branding. There he is. Or she is. Oh, incoming missiles! Dodge out the way. Ha! You will not ruin the magic of Christmas. No, it will take more than that. Here we go. Lock on. Yes! Christmas trees away. And down it goes. The imposter is meeting a fiery doom. As things should be. It's like Santa Clauses are like Highlander, you know, there can be only one. But instead of swinging swords at each other, they're basically throwing presents and Christmas trees. Okay, let's try a present bombing run here. Look, scattering the presents all over the way. The presents, of course, are filled with Christmas magic and high explosives. Yes, mission complete. Beautiful. Ho 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 ho. Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good riddance. So the other weapon we have is the air-to-air snowball, of course. That's the equivalent of the micro-missiles, but let's see if we can find some target ready to get splatted with the snowballs. There is that hostile carrier in the area. I kind of want to shoot some of the things that it's spawning. There we go. Well, enemy lock on, but nope, he doesn't get the shot in. Let's turn around again. Enemy lock on, incoming presents! Once again, you will not ruin the magic of Christmas. Damn, where is it? He's just turning very hard. There we go. Oh, I'm flying this incidentally with my Cytec X52, but it works fine with gamepad or mouse and keyboard. I mean, it's super lightweight. It's not like a sim. You can stall. You can find yourself perhaps spinning out of the sky, but I've generally not had those problems. Let's just go and kill the carrier. Christmas tree away! I think, actually, with the carrier, it has so much damage that a present bombing run will be the way to do it. And you can actually do bombing runs against things that are in the sky if you like. I mean, you can technically even bomb other aircraft that are moving at full speed. Whoa! Oh, darn. Get hit. Never mind. You've taken a little bit of my Christmas cheer away. I shall have to fill it up with cookies and milk. Apparently that the carrier went down. I don't know how that happened, but that's good. And now I get to follow this Santa down. Ha! There you go. Descend into the ground. You Grinches will not ruin Christmas in Whoville anymore. Another Santa down. Anyway, after the mission, of course, Santa returns to the rocket heli, the flying carrier thing. I mean, you don't think he carries all the presents on his sleigh. He needs to return to a base ship every city or so. Yeah, mission 5, I started to get some serious hardware flying in the sky. Sure, I'd previously shot down carriers, but now you start to see things like corvettes, which are basically big flying targets with guns all over them. Oh, a little bit premature in launching that weapon there. I had not got a lock on. Let's try and drop some presents. Okay, incoming missiles! Presents away! Woo! I did not intend to fly that close to that spacecraft. Rocket. I don't know what it is. What do you call this? A sky carrier? We'll call them sky carriers. Because we're sky rogues, so we'll fly sky carriers. Let's go and shoot down some of these targets first. Gotta take some of the heat off of me so that I can have a clear attack run on the carrier, on the Corvette. My god, there's tons of them! Our Santas will blot out the sky with our numbers. Our reindeer will be dropping magical poop all over the place. Whoa, wait a second! That is not good. I don't know what that was. I think it was actually the camera angle changing because I'd switched to presents as I was getting ready for an attack run. Oh, oh no, no! The reindeer are taking a real punishment out there. But there's the target. Come on. We're gonna do a bombing run in the sky. Absolutely. The hard thing is you just kind of have to guess where the presents will land. So it's very hard to aim for the chimney. Okay. Whoa, presents going in. We get some of them hitting the target. Yes, yes. Yes! Brilliant. Christmas cheer delivered. Actually, now I think about it, those gifts are clearly containing coal. That's what powers the weapons that Santa uses. I mean, being that he's at the North Pole, he can't be using solar power or anything. I guess he could use wind power. So he just has to have elves. You know, they call it the workshop, but really it's his mines. They're mining presents and mining coal and everything. Just kidding, obviously. Santa is awesome. My favorite, I was gonna say, he's just an awesome person. Sky was actually telling me her theory that Santa Claus is in fact Doctor Who, but then I had to explain to her that Doctor Who is a fictional character. Also, Doctor Who powers everything with black holes rather than coal. Anyway, with that logical conundrum, I think it's time for us to say farewell, good night, happy holidays. See you around with more space stuff in the future, and of course, fly safe.